Do I think it's because he's been reading Infinite Jest and just wanted to try it? I don't know, it might be. It's possible. Me and his brother were talking today. We wondered if he's never actually hit anyone before. He just, do you know what? He just felt like doing it. We don't really know. It's gone down a lot though, hasn't it? I'm a quick healer. You know why? I'm a worminy woman. The cabbage is working well. It looks better or worse. It's just grease paint. What the hell is this? Do you know what? Why my own phone will only work next to the fridge? I do not know. Is it even still going? It looks like the screen's burnt out. Oh. I can't say that. It's still going. I can't talk without seeing myself. What do I know about Infinite Jest? Not that much, to be honest. Although when it came through the door, I had to quickly brush through it. Was it really over nail varnish? It really was. This thing's a narwhal, by the way. Why did that come up? Well, because he came back from car boot sale yesterday. The blue whale. And it just made me think of the blue whale thing on the thing that was on the internet before. When you have to do a whole load of things under your controller. And in the end, you have to kill yourself. I don't think you have to. I don't think the blue whale's that. Apparently it's a manga thing. Can I just stop talking about it? No. This is our life now. I hate this about my phone. It's not funny. It's infinitely funny. How many times have I been punched in the eye for art? A lot, to be honest. A lot. It's grease paint. It is. Or greasy through somewhere, isn't it? It's always going to be handy later on for something. This is so annoying. So annoying for me. I'm more annoyed about my sodding phone than anything. It's do you want to see my chopsticks? Where did I get those? I got them in a box up the road, along with my face masks. A frog box, if you like, and this great cat thing. This cat spoon. It's got a little bum hole, look. I wonder if I'll ever be able to watch this back. I don't really know. We had one each, the face masks. It was, what did I say? It's a stoic beginning thing. So we both did one together. And then he came out looking like his dad, dressed as his father. It's like, he needs representing as well. I can imagine that being his exploring that. My father needs to be represented too. He deserves a fair representation. So he punched me in the eye. He wanted to explore that, the angle of it. I don't know. We've not talked about it. It's his personal journey. I said deal with it how you want to be honest. This is how I feel about it. And I'm quite interested in this angle of the... It was the same as Juliette Levy thingy, saying that if it wasn't my animals getting sick, I wouldn't have had to be able to, delve further into Herbal remedies. I was saying to my neighbour, because I went round there, the one who did the triage on us, who grabbed us out of the street, she's always catched me screaming at my children. It's happened quite a lot over the years. She's a friend of the family. And she always comes out at perfect time. I went in this morning and dropped something off. And I was also saying, it was quite funny, we went yesterday, she's got a pile of bricks outside her house with a letter on the top saying, please take one or something. And it's like, oh Christ, I hope he doesn't see that on the way in. But I might go back, and I did say I actually need some. I do actually need some. But I was saying yesterday when I was having a cup of turmeric tea, how I thought, oh God, I went for a wee and I was weeing red because I'd been eating beetroot. I'd forgotten I'd cooked this thing. I bought beetroot the other day off the market, so I'd cooked all this fresh beetroot and I'd ate about 5 beetroot, and then I was weeing red, and it's like, oh Jesus, I'm bleeding free. And I thought, oh no, afterwards it's the beetroot, and that's probably a wizard's move because that lowers your blood pressure, doesn't it? So that was kind of a handy for a fall thing as well. And I bought that cabbage, and I thought yesterday the cucumber disappeared in the night because I put cucumber on it. I put peas. Well, I didn't. She'd given me a bag of potatoes. We thought it was peas. It wasn't until afterwards I realised it was a bag of potatoes. I thought it was quite lumpy, but I've left them in my other son's fridge, and it is infinite jest. It's infinite jest. I also left this for my son this morning when I went out, in this rainbow bowl. A face of raisins, and one's got a bigger, one's got a smaller. I left it in the fridge with his lunch he didn't want. And I came down first just before I left. The dog had eaten the first lot and was coughing because dogs aren't supposed to eat raisins. And what else? Yeah, I just happened to have that cabbage. And I did have peas. I put peas in it last night. And I was sleeping with them a lot. I had to take them off, and then I hid them under the mattress. And when some dog was eating the peas, she probably ate the cucumbers as well. So nobody really wants to help me. Will you shut up, Dolly? So I've now just boiled the cabbage because I'd grated some for yesterday's tea to take round to film night. And so I made like a poultice thing out of that, and I've just boiled it up and made this cotton wool, which I got off my neighbour as well, to make us an eye patch. And that has really worked today, because I went over to help my son and his partner sort of clear up a bit, because they're sort of in the process of moving. And basically we could see how it had gone down over the day, because I took it off once or twice and then put it back on again, put it in the fridge and put it on, and we could see it actually shrinking down. So do you know what? That's pretty good fun for us. All of us as a family. It's been a family, what's it been? A family experience, whole family experience. Deep into method. Never mention it. What else was I going to say? I hate not being able to speak. I wish I could show you. You can see. Wow. That's a thing. I found, actually that's quite funny as well, the other day when I was looking for something in the bureau in the front room, I found this first aid kit I'd made when I was in Helsden, an emergency first aid kit. I thought, and I wrote in it, there's everything you'll need in it for everything. I remember doing it at the time, and what was in there? I think a feather, a packet of honey and a feather, and some sort of alcohol wash that I'd made out of something, rosemary I think, and some alcohol hand stuff. What was the feather for? I think to make a needle to sew up my leg or something. I'm not really sure. But I was also, this was around Little Person Today, because when I was reading my foragers book yesterday, there was a thing there about eating ants. One of the things in July is like he looks forward to is the ants blooming and eating the queen ants. So we were around there and there was ants running all around the garden. And she didn't like them, and then she did like them. So they were all called, like, because I said they were called Stephen the other day, I think. She goes, I've got an Uncle Stephen, and then she was picking them up, and I was just saying, I said they're funny because they're like little cars driving all over the place, and then she started trying to get them on her hands. And then I just started saying about this thing I'd read in the book yesterday about this man who likes to eat ants like strawberries. And then she ran in and went to Mum, I can eat ants. I said, but that's not actually what I said. I said, I didn't say you can eat ants. I said, but it is possible, and it's just useful to know these things in case, that man and that other man end up having a fight and one of them switches off the internet in a mood and we won't be able to check these things up. It's just quite useful to have got sort of a base of knowledge in advance of things that might be useful. And that was that, really. That was that. What was the other? I can't think what the other thing was actually relative to this. It's not that important. It's just a punch in the eye. It's just an eye punch. Let's have another look. I can't stop looking at it. It's fun, isn't it? I was wondering what colours it was going to go. If it was all going to go like green and yellow, but it's just shrinking. It's a strawberry punch, isn't it? It's because I was eating all those strawberries. As well. A nice purple rose. The blue rose, I can't tell you about that. It's a strawberry punch. He literally just caught me there. It wasn't, you know what, he didn't even hit me in the eye. It was all bleeding, and I thought my eye popped out at the time. It was a massive, massive drama. But he literally just caught me there on my what are they called? My chiseled cheekbones. He just managed to catch it with one of his nails, probably. And I just got very sensitive, very sensitive skin. It's true. We're flickering. Why did he say I look like Trent Reznor? Because I hadn't washed my hair for ages and I was just about to get in the bath and I took my rags off and I said, oh, my hair's really naughty. He goes, I quite like the aesthetics of it. You look like Trent Reznor. And I had to say, who's that? It's because I couldn't think. I was getting him mixed up with someone else. And he goes, he's the guy up 9 Inch Nails, I think, and he does like film scores now. So there we go. That was pretty fun. My hair was down at the time though. I'm going to boil the kettle again and have another cup of tea. Because, the other thing is I've kept a tea bag, a cold tea bag to put over my eye. It was really pop, and then Turtle was saying, well, that's to protect something, which I know because it is, isn't it? I don't know what though. Blah, 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 blah. How did they have? They had a really great time in Venice. They both got sunburn. It said it's because we were in the sea. I said, well, probably because it acts like a mirror and reflects the light. And she got stung by jellyfish. And I said, well, that's probably good actually. Left a little V mark on her. For vendetta, probably. I don't know, with that family, with that lucky family. What else did little person give me? Some teddies, where are they? I got a penguin and a reindeer. I said send me something pink, didn't I? These face masks, wherever they are. And this great cup as well, looking sharp. And ping. It's a useful tool now to a lot of people. if you're gonna hit someone, you've got to start off with someone you know you can beat. Oh. But I was saying as well, do you know what? It's not fun. I know it's not funny, but it's like, do you know what? Worse things happen, don't they? See, it might not even be true. I told about 15 different stories over at Turtles. You know, I could have walked into the cupboard. We were messing around. Got hit by a foot. Well, I did get hit by a football when I was in playground. When I was a playground assistant and just walking across the playground, I got smashed in the face with a football. It happens, doesn't it? What was I doing? What was I thinking? I got these. New knife and fork. It's my picnic basket. I got a great new duvet set. Where are them chopsticks? You want me to pick up the cabbage with it? I know I wasn't holding them properly in the picture. Where are they? What have I done them? I tucked them away somewhere. There was loads, but I like these little metal ones. So cute. You know I can use them because I was eating noodles with them in the street once. I can't. I'm doing it properly. I'm not doing it properly. Pick rice up with them. Where's the cabbage? I'll eat the cabbage. Okay. Seaweed. It's only seaweed. No, wow. That's a wasabi spoon. That's not though, is it? I don't know how the proper way is to do it. I've not been trained in stick work. I miss talking to the internet though. Please can I have my camera back properly? Please? I promise to stop being so dramatic all the time. I've got to use them things to eat ants with. I can sort of see a bit of a shadow thing. Oh, that's it. Shadow work, isn't it? That came up as well. The first thing he said when we eventually got to film night, like his brother, I said, we've got to go straight round there. We've got to get straight back on the horse. I'm the sesh, mate. Go and face it. You don't want to sit in like drooling in like shame. Let's go and front it out. And the first thing his twin said was, "Oh, she's annoying. What did she do? Was she laughing? Do you want me to do the other one?" But I think probably a narcissist. And that was the end of the story. Right, look, I'm standing by the fridge and it's nearly working from my side. It'll be fine by tomorrow. It'll be so gone. So gone. What else did I eat yesterday? Loads of licorice. A load of this. I made another one of these brownie things. God, it was nice. Nobody else wanted any, but I ate loads of it. What was in it? A bit like the last one I made, but it was nice though. I just... Coconut though. I bought desiccated coconut this week. And then I made that sort of strawberry stuff with the last of the yoghurt and a few raspberries. And just cut them into it and just left it. And it was so nice. So nice. Obviously, why did I call him Tibbs? Well, his name's Tom. Everyone was called Tom where I used to work. There was loads of people called Tom. Like, it's a tomcat, isn't it? And like Tibbs is just what you call cats. Basically, everyone who worked there was called Tom. I was saying to someone today, like, I know this person, blah, blah, and he goes, "Who's his brother that called this?" I said, well, I could be called anything, because, like, all his kids have got about 16 different names, so that might not even be his name. It's like, that's just like that some places, isn't it? So, do you know, I just used to work somewhere where everyone was called Tom. And we also made a joke around Turtles today that I was done by Mbappe. I was on 7th and Mbappe's a 10. It's like it was a dirty French move, mate. I'm sorry, but I did say it. He'll be so again. Oh, what was the thing with the kitten? Well, I was just having a wee, and it's like, you know what children are like? They just come in for the toilet all the time. The door was open anyway. I was like, you looking at the kitten? My trousers again. They laughed, so I could just imagine them going, just asking everyone else if they've got a kitten in their pants, and then having to work out where that's come from. It's probably Nanny again. Naughty Nanny. I'm in Philly going, she hasn't got a kitten, she's got a dirty old cat. Oh, you know what? I don't think so. How would you know anyway? You wish you knew. You're fucking just dreaming about my dirty old cat again. So what was in this? You know, so they're drunk, to be honest. Drunk. You can guess, can't you? Because she's after it. First cheap. I'll finish the rest of it off. I've still got a load of this left. My dolma that I made yesterday. Basically, that was the stuffing, which was like brown rice, quinoa, and a load of mouse. No, I can't remember what was in it actually. And we just rolled it in vine leaves. I've done it before, stuffed vine leaves, but the one that in the vine leaves had. Oh, and oh god, I forgot. I've got to tell you that as well. There's so much news to catch up with, like out of the garden, the grapevines. With raisins in. But when I went round Daft ones the other day. When they come back to say, have you bought me a present? Oh God, I haven't shown you, because they were going to get me something, so I just went around this and did you get me a present then? And then owning up to eating the sausage, and they gave me the last one and gave me the rest of that bee milk. Did I tell you that? Oh, I was so happy, and she said she was going to get me some more. I was like, oh my God, I don't know, I'm delighted. So I put that in it as well. It was really nice. And in this what am I calling it? What was I calling it? 9 bar. It's got 9 different 9 different bits of amazing in it. And I found an easier way to do it as well, because I made it sort of, it's like fridge cake when kids used to make it at school, but not, you know, it's just an easy thing out of like digestive biscuits and cocoa. But I just wrapped it in greaseproof paper and like made it into a shape and put it in the fridge. You don't even need a mould. It's so easy. And I've got a whole nother one here. Oh no, I haven't. No, yes I have. And a whole nother sausage. Oh, God, it's nice, so nice. You want to see a whole one of these bars? And watermelon is the other thing I had as well, because I ate that this morning, because I thought that's kind of a diuretic.